everybody, Punisher88 here, coming to you live once again with another edition of the lame supervillain of the week. So I know there was none last week. That was kind of my fault. I kind of forgot, so I apologize. But I did promise there would be one this week, so here we are. So, today we're taking a look at a character by the name of Ruby Thursday. Yes, named after the Rolling Stones song Ruby Tuesday. She was created by Steve Gerber, Saul Buscema, and Jim Mooney, and she made her first appearance in Defenders issue number 32 in February of 1976. So, a little bit about the character. Thursday was a scientist who ended up grafting an organic computer to her head composed of malleable plastic that can assume any form she wills it to. She ran for President of the United States, but is forced to drop out by the superhero team known as the Defenders. She later, indirectly though, causes the death of a character by the name of Omega the Unknown when she was considered by police to be assaulting, when he was considered by police to be assaulting her in her car. The police were unaware of her previous actions, including killing people with a large purple creature called Dybbuk. This is all true, man. The confrontation with Omega leads Ruby into another fight with the Defenders. This ended when her head was smashed open. It is not known, though, how Ruby survived this damage. Ruby, now with a smaller head, later participates in the plan to gain her ally, a character named Chandu, a new body, specifically the body of a cloned She-Hulk. The Headmen, which is a group of villains, hire a character by the name of the Ringmaster and his circus of crime, then later Mysterio, in order to test She-Hulk for compatibility. She is subdued and cloned, but escapes with the aid of Spider-Man, and Ruby, through all this, is arrested by the New York City police. Later on, the assassin Bullseye is hired to kill Ruby, and how he goes about trying to kill her is so funny. He ends up throwing the Rolling Stones album Flashpoint at her, and ironically, on the Flashpoint album is the song Ruby Tuesday. He throws it into her chest, but a character by the name of The Answer, who we find out is her boyfriend, saves her head after Bullseye leaves in the hopes of reviving her later. Hold on a second, I gotta get a drink. My mouth is getting dry already. Sorry guys for this awkward pause. Ooh. On. Much better. Excuse me. All right. During the Civil War story arc, Ruby later is involved in a high-speed chase through the streets of Manhattan, and the superheroine Hellcat ends up clinging to the bumper of her car, and it's pretty funny looking. Ruby uses her, as I mentioned before, her malleable head to fire a gun at Hellcat during the pursuit, and the fight later on is ended when She-Hulk pretty much intervenes, and her allies are there with her. She-Hulk, though, does not actually go after Ruby. She ends up taking down Hellcat for being a unlicensed superhero. The results of Ruby's rampage are shown in the form of cars being shot up, people being traumatized by this, and a cab ending up through the front window of a bookstore. Ruby herself is subdued by the weaponry of the Two-Gun Kid, a licensed bounty hunter for the state of New York. I guess in the Civil War story, Two-Gun Kid is a bounty hunter, although I know the Two-Gun Kid more as a rootin' tootin' cowboy. He's really cool. Ruby and the Headmen then fought the Heroes for Hire while attempting to transplant Chandu's head onto a character by the name of Humbug. I'm not too familiar with that character. Onto Humbug's body. At some point, she was imprisoned in the Raft, which is, we all know, a prison for supervillains, which Wolverine broke her out in his plan against a character by the name of Romulus. Ruby was contacted by Romulus, and her daughter's life was threatened, forcing her to give Romulus the information to Wolverine's plans. When confronted by Wolverine, Ruby ended up attacking and defeating him by impaling him with tentacles she had formed with her head. Soon, a couple characters, Cloak of Cloak and Dagger, Silver Samurai, Scar or Scar, I can never say his name right, and Bruce Banner appeared, all battling Ruby Thursday. She held her own, but was eventually caught by Scar and teleported back to the Raft by Cloak. It was later discovered that her boyfriend, the Answer, is the one who had planned her escape. Following the Avengers vs. X-Men storyline, Ruby Thursday is among the villains that are imprisoned at an unnamed prison, and she participated in a prison riot until she and the other villains were basically defeated by a character by the name of Mimic and Rogue. Some of her powers and abilities: Ruby Thursday's head has been replaced with a mass of organic circuitry. That's what they call it. Excuse me. And the red spherical mass that it's made of can alter its shape, so she can form tentacles, fire projectiles, and even fire blasts of pure force. If the sphere is removed from her body, Ruby can still control her body. Pretty weird, but anyway. Some notable appearances of Ruby Thursday. I'm thinking of other stuff now. Well, there's her first appearance in Defenders issue number 32. She's appeared in the Sensational She-Hulk issue 1, 2, and 3, and issue number 10, and in Heroes for Hire issue 6, 7, and 8. Those are more notable appearances. There's a lot of other like one-off books she appeared in, but nothing spectacular. So yeah, that's about it. So hope you enjoyed it. I said I'd bring you or do another one this week. Sorry if it seems a bit rushed. Her whole backstory isn't very big, I guess you can say. she's not like a character like the Purple Man, for instance. He's a pretty well known yet lame supervillain. Um, but I did my best what I could bring to you guys. So again, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. We're everyone's different on what they like, and if it does get a thumbs down, well, I'll just try harder in the next video. That's all. And but if you did like this video, take a look around my channel. I got some other ones already, as well as if you're into comic book reviews, I do a new review every Thursday and Saturday. Thursday being a current comic, Saturday being a mix of either something that catches my eye, a very hot topic kind of book, or a back issue book. If you're into unboxings, even though I know a lot of people are not, every month I do an unboxing because I'm a subscriber to Loot Crate, so you can always check that out. I have a video for every one of my past Loot Crates except my first one, and so if you like that, check them out. Also, feel free to comment on any video. I always like reading comments, answering to comments. It keeps that interaction between myself and the viewers, I guess you could say strong or whatever. And before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. And I forgot to mention, along the lines of the Loot Crate unboxings, when I started my channel, I made a promise, and that was no matter what, whenever my Loot Crate comes in, I do an unboxing video for you guys. And my second promise to all my viewers are, anyone who subscribes to me, I subscribe to them. Because I figure if you're taking the time out of your schedule to come check out my channel, my videos, and whatever, and subscribe to me, well, I find it's only fair to return the favor. So with all that being said, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Thursday comic review, and maybe, depending after looking through all my new stuff, I'll pick some stuff, and there could possibly be some options posted on the Punisher 88 Facebook page. So stay tuned to that to, who knows, maybe see something to vote on. Alrighty? So till Thursday, this is Punisher 88 signing off. See ya.